So ground station is a physical location that has an antenna that allows a satellite operator to downlink the imagery from their satellite after it's been collected. So most companies, when they're launching, they don't build their own ground stations. They look for partners who already have large networks of ground stations. They can be located anywhere in the world, but there's some advantages to having them in certain locations. For example, if your satellites are sun-synchronous orbit, then having the ground station in the northern or southern, close to the poles in the northern and southern hemisphere, allows you to have more passes per day for your satellites and therefore more downlinking capabilities. Mission planning is an often overlooked aspect by many satellite operators. As you can imagine, as orders come into a satellite company to be scheduled and collected, it's a challenge sometimes to understand how you're going to orchestrate those orders based on the satellites in your constellation. There's a number of variables that are at play: the number of satellites in your constellation, the ground station network that you've chosen, what the weather will be like when a satellite is potentially collecting an order. If it's going to be cloudy, you want to avoid that collection. And then there may be other nuances like priority customers who you may want to serve first. So mission planning software takes that order pool, that available order pool, and optimizes it for collection within your satellite constellation. Command and control software for a satellite company allows them to send information to the satellite to perform different maneuvers, to capture certain imagery, or to deal with other situations in space. That software is complicated and needs to work with multiple different ground stations. Depending on your configuration, you'll need to understand the different ground stations that you're connected to, the gateways between them, and also all of the components in your satellite that need to be controlled. When data is collected on a satellite and downlinked, it comes in a very raw format. It's not geo-referenced, it's not orthorectified. There's a number of different controls that need to be put on that data to make sure it's accurate for customers who are receiving it. This is known as raw data processing, or level 0 to level 1 processing. It's something that's very challenging and also requires a detailed understanding of each satellite in a constellation and specific adjustments that are required to correct the data on those satellites. When you're launching a satellite constellation, there are a tremendous number of things to worry about. Not only do you need to figure out your payload, your optics, some of the other sensors on the satellite, how you're going to get launched, but you also need to figure out how you're going to monetize your data, how you're going to operate your satellite, and how you're going to get that data down on a day-to-day basis.